How funny is Gabriel Iglesias? Let's find out. Gabriel Iglesias, man. I started off with Road Trip, the original, not Road Trip, the Racist Gift Basket. That was the first one that I did from him. And I was impressed by the fact that he can control all of these voices at one time. I mean, if you think about it, he's telling stories with 5, 6 people in the story, and he's controlling all of these characters, which I thought was amazing. Write amazing in the comments if you agree that that is amazing. When I look for comedy and when I look to laugh and comedy as a form to get away from everything that goes on in the world. So Gabriel Iglesias comes to mind. Black Siri is what we're going to watch today. I want a lot of likes on this video. I want a lot of likes on everything that I do on this channel. We love savage comedy. We love funny comedy. Without further ado, let's get into it.
So I got some tweets about the first show. People were asking Martin because, people saw Stand Up Revolution Season 1 and they noticed that your hair is different. Your hair is actually 3 inches longer than it was last year.
You know what? I'm just glad I picked up inches somewhere, bro. I'll take it.
A win is a win.
Well, it's different, bro, because last year, it was getting longer, kind of starts getting, now you're bringing back the 80s, bro.
I wish I could bring back the 80s. I went hard in the 80s, bro. You know that show, Remember the 80s? Mm-hmm. I'm glad they made it, because I forgot half the crap that I did.
And you guys have no idea. This man right here, okay, he looks like a rock star because he is. He parties hard. I know how hard he parties. Ozo knows how hard he parties. Let me tell you a story. After, Season 1, Stand Up Revolution, we went on tour for a while. We went all over the U.S., and as a gift to all my buddies that were on the tour with me, I gave everybody an iPhone 4S. For gift.
Yeah, this must be old.
Martin was so excited because it had this feature, it still has this feature called Siri, where you hit the button and you can talk to the phone and it'll help you out. Like you say, oh, call John, and it's like, ding ding, calling John. It's really, really cool. But Martin, you see how he is? He messes with the phone. He's like, ding ding, Siri, tell me something dirty. And the phone takes everything literal, so it's like, ding, would you like me to locate a car wash? So anyways, you guys, I had a lot of fun watching him play with the phone, but then a couple weeks go by, and we're doing a show out in Northern California in San Jose, and we had a really good time that night doing the show, and the people invited us to hang out, and we had a bunch of drinks, and someone said, you want to go eat? And I was like, yeah, and someone said, you want to go drink? And so Martin and I parted ways for about an hour, and then we met up an hour later back at the, at the hotel, and I'm walking in okay, and he's gone. He is just, and somebody's helping him in. I'm like, who are you? I don't know, but he fell. And dragging him in, and he doesn't even take off his clothes. He gets into the bed with...
Real quick, because his nature seems like it's real cool, right? I want to know if anybody in the comments has ever met Gabriel Iglesias. Like, have you ever been to, like, one of his shows, how that experience was? Tell me a story in the comments.
Oh, but he fell. And dragging him in, and he doesn't even take off his clothes. He gets into the bed with everything on, including his shoes. So the next morning, guys, Martin comes over to my side of the room, and he's like, bro, are you okay? Bro, I peed on myself.
Oh, man.
And my response was actually, again? Because he's partied that hard in the past. Martin has partied so hard, you guys, that there's been times where he's had to throw away...
I didn't want to... Have you ever partied so hard that has happened to you? I'm going to keep it real. It happened to me. But I woke up first, so I was able to grab a soda that was on the side of the bed, pour the soda everywhere, and then leave enough so that I could knock it and go, oh! And that's how I got it off. Craziest story in the world actually happened. If you guys have any crazy ones like that, let me know.
He's partied that hard in the past. Martin has partied so hard, you guys, that there's been times where he's had to throw away mattresses. All right? So I go, Martin, why are you taking it so much worse? In the past, whenever that happened, he laughed about, oh, bro, look what happened. Party like a rock star,
Nah,
I
ain't feel like
understand.
that. I'm embarrassed.
My phone was in my pocket. I go, no. Yeah, I drowned Siri. because Martin was like, bro, it's a new phone. I go, listen, Martin. I says, hey, don't worry, I got you covered, man. And so I said, listen, I'm going to go get you a new phone. So we take a nice little trip to the mall, and we found an Apple store. And we get to the front, and there's a girl there with a clipboard, and they're always trying to, how can I help you? And, well, we want to see about replacing my friend's phone. Did he lose it? I go, no, it's actually, it got damaged. Well, what's wrong with the phone? I go, it kind of got wet. And then she looks at Martin, oh, did someone drop it in the sink? Like, no, not exactly. And she, oh, he dropped it in the toilet? I go, he wishes. She goes, well, we have a few in stock. Would you like a black iPhone or would you like a white iPhone? I said, well, you know, Martin and I have the same color iPhone. I said, we both have a white one. So I says, just so we don't have the confusion of always grabbing each other's phones, I said, Martin, would you mind getting a black iPhone? He goes, yeah, but does the black iPhone have Siri? And I'm like, what kind of a question is that? Why wouldn't the black iPhone have Siri, right? And then I started thinking, can you imagine if a black iPhone was really a black iPhone? You know, Martin gets in the car. Doo, doo. Siri, what's the temperature outside? Why don't you stick your head out the window?
Wow.
Doo, doo. Siri, talk dirty to me. You better not pee on me. Okay, I ain't like that white iPhone.
See, when a comedian does impressions, you got to be good, you know, especially when you're doing impressions of other cultures because people are really listening in. And one thing I like about him is every one of his impressions are scripted perfectly. You know, also a comedian's job is to offend people. So if you get offended, he's doing exactly what he's supposed to do. I'm always open to suggestions on Gabriel Iglesias. If you have any, feel free to drop them in the comments. I mean, that's the only way I'm going to end up doing other things from him. And also check out the things that I have on my channel right now. We are at 46,000 on our way to 1 million subs. So help us out. And I will see y'all on the next video.